welcome back to my channel. Dinma here. So today's look is just purple shadow with the white graphic liners. So let's just jump into the tutorial. Okay, I'm starting with my base in this video. First, I primed with the Pond's long lasting oil varnishing, and I'm using the Maybelline Fits Me foundation in the shade 340 Cappuccino as usual, and I'm buffing that in to my skin using a beauty blender, actually a damp beauty blender. Moving on to concealer, I'm using the Elegant Pro concealer in the shade Cool Tan. As usual, you guys know this is my OG makeup routine. These are the products I always use. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply the concealer to the eye points of my face, which is my forehead, the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, cupid's bow, and chin. And for our contour, I'm using the foundation. I'm going to leave the name in the description box. So I'm just going to contour my nose and my cheekbone. To blend out the contour, I'm using the V Techniques brush. I like to blend out my contour first, so it will give my concealer some time for it to sit. Doing this helps the concealer to get more thick and increase the coverage of the concealer. So I'm just going to blend out our contour using the angled brush from V Techniques, and the excess I'm going to take that around the perimeter of my forehead and our jawline. Okay, now we're going to blend out our concealer, and I'm going to start from my cupid's bow to my forehead to my jaw to my chin, before I blend out underneath our eyes. And for this makeup look, guys, I decided to wear a contact lens. This contact lens I got from Fresh Look. I've forgotten the name, so I'm just going to search for the name and link it in the description box, because I can't remember the name on top of my head. So I'm just going to search for the name and I'm going to drop it in the description box. Okay. So to blend out our nose contour, I'm using an angled brush from Msmetics to blend out our nose contour. To add some brightness to our eyes, I'm using an Elegant Pro concealer. This one is in yellow corrector. This is very bright, and I like to use it to brighten up underneath my eyes. I only apply this to my eyes and nose. I don't apply it anywhere else, just the eyes and the bridge of the nose and tip of the nose to make that place much more brighter. Yep, so I'm just going to blend that. You can see I added just a very tiny amount of it. I'm just going to blend that out. And to set my face, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup to set the concealer to avoid any crease and keep the oils at bay. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Zaron compact powder and a big powder brush to do that. I'm just going to set every other part of my face to reduce the shine and make everything matte. To bronze our face, I'm using the Early Pride face palette, and I'm using the darkest shade there to bronze our face and add some warmth to it. Now it's time to bake. To bake my face, I'm using the Mercier translucent powder to do that. Basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the reverse contour and baking at the same time, so you guys will see what I'm doing. You know, if you are not new here, you know the whole process, and explaining myself, you guys know what I'm doing, and I'm sure you know my makeup routine by now. So yeah. Okay, moving on to our brows, I'm just going to use a spoolie to comb through our brows, and I'm going to use an air what is it okay it's an edge contour. Actually, I like to use it to, you know, set my brows in place. I like the effect it gives, and recently I've been going for a bushy type of brow, so you guys will see what I do. So I'm going to conceal underneath my brows with the Elegant Pro concealer in cota, and I'm just going to blend that out and set it. I didn't take the concealer all the way to my lid, I only did my brow bone, so I didn't take it to the lid because I want that place to be blank. We're going to use a liquid lipstick for that, and now I'm just going to go into the eye look. So whatever we did on the left eye, we're going to do it on the right eye. Of course, I need to show you guys the process. So I'm using the liquid lipstick from those of color. The name I cannot remember, but we'll link it down in the description box. So I applied a few products to it, and I'm just going to use a fluffy brush to spread that out and blend it at the same time to avoid any harsh or crease, or, you know, I just want it to be smooth and, you know, very, how do I explain this? You guys, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just spreading it out and I'm trying to blend at the same time before it dries down, because this is a liquid matte lipstick, so before it dries down. Now to set that lipstick in place, I'm using the Coastal Saint single shadow in the shade Grape. This is just exactly the color, like it's the equivalent of the liquid lipstick, like they are basically the same color. So I'm just going to set that and try to blend out the edges of that liquid lipstick we applied, so that it will be easy for me to blend that out using that shadow from the Morphe palette. Both shadows I pointed out to you guys. So I'm just going to blend that out and transition it into a brow bone to have that, you know, soft kind of effect, you know, so everything looks smooth and well blended together. I'm going to go back into the first purple shade from Coastal Saint to re-intensify our lid shade, so it's very intense. And now for graphic line, I'm using the eabeauty Aqua Liner in vivid white. So I'm just going to create the graphic liner. Basically, I'm tracing a line, like I'm tracing the curve of my crease, and then I'm going to also create a wing liner with the Aqua Liner. Yeah, so I'm going to create a wing liner using the white Aqua Liner. Yep. Okay, for our lower lash line, I'm using another shadow from Costal since this is in bright yellow, and I'm just using the flat brush to pack that to our lower lash line. Now for our waterline, I'm using the LA Pro primer in white. I'm going to apply that to our waterline because I don't want a black in this look at all. So I want everything to be nice and bright. For lashes, I'm using the msmetics lashes in Cora, but I'm going to apply my mascara before I apply the lashes. And for lash glue, I think I use the classic Makeup USA Super Hood Lash Glue, and I'm just going to pop on my lashes. For inner corner highlight, I'm using a kind of like a lilac kind of shimmer shade. I don't know how to explain, but this shade is from the Morphe palette, the one I used, and it has hints of purple and pink in it. So I'm just going to apply that to our tear duct area as our inner pop of color or highlights, whatever. Okay, now I'm just dusting away the excess powder and I'll bake. And for blush, we're using the LA Pride blush. You guys know this is my favorite blush. I love orange blushes, and this one works for me perfectly. So I'm just going to apply brush to the apples of our cheek. So apply a little bit of blush to the tip of our nose. Now to set my face, I use the Elf Mist and Set makeup spray. For highlights, I'm using that same shadow we used for our tear duct area. I'm still using that same shadow for highlight because I want everything to be tied in together, and I didn't have a highlight that has hints of pink and purple, so I went with the shadow instead to tie everything in together, and it worked. I'm just doing my best thinking. And for lips, I'm using the purple lip liner. I don't know where I got this from, but I'm definitely sure this is a drugstore product. So I'm just going to line my lips with this, and I'm going to try to feather it out at the outer corners. I'm just going to feather it out at the outer corners, so it makes it easy for me to blend my lipstick into the liner. I'm using the Morphe liquid lipstick. The shade I can't remember, but we'll link it down in the description box. But it's this kind of nice pinkish lip color that I love, absolutely love. I was going to go for a nude for this look, but I'm like, no, since I already went bold with the eyes, let's go bold with the lips too. So I'm just glad it turned out okay. So I'm just going to apply this lipstick and blend it into the liner, as you guys can see what I'm doing. So at first I wasn't sure if I wanted the lip gloss or not. I was going to leave the look like this, but you know me, I'm a gloss freak, so I still went on to add a gloss. I just picked some random gloss and added it to the look, some clear gloss actually, because I still want the actual color of the lip to pop, so I didn't want any kind of lip gloss that's going to add a tint to it. And so guys, this is the finished look. You can see the eyes are on fire, these lashes are bomb, everything is just freaking on point, and this contact lens is just like tying the whole look together. Who knew purple and yellow could go so well together? So I'm just glad with how this look came out. The lips are on fire, the highlight is boom in your face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I did. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you guys will love this so much to recreate it, and I'll be so glad if you guys do that. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching today's video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media platform, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.